You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know
Could
what
be.
we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So if you like-
mostly classic TV, especially
but if you-
bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic
Right.
television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Hey, welcome to Destroy All Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Well, we have quite the guest panel going on today. We're doing, first off, let us tell you what we're doing so we can
Okay.
introduce our guest properly. We are doing
We are doing a guest pick.
a guest pick. My friend Chris, say hello, Chris.
Hello, people.
He said, dude, there's this movie that I can't believe you haven't fucking seen.
Ugh.
And I said, dude, I've seen just about everything. He goes, no. He goes, this is like the creme de la creme of fucking comedies. I was like, no shit. And he goes, it's
And
called.
you said we normally don't do comedies.
That's what I said. I said, normally we don't do comedies because everybody loves them. Like, oh, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. And then he said, it's called Dracula Dead in Love. And I said, who the fuck did that? He goes, Mel Brooks. I said, I know all Mel Brooks movies. And he goes, no, it's true. Mel
Obviously
Brooks did
not.
this.
You didn't know all
Obviously
of them.
not. So because Mel Brooks obviously was contractually obligated to finish something with a studio, this movie came out and graced at least 2, if not 4, whole movie theaters in the Midwest.
I saw it in the theater in California.
Holy shit, Carl.
Yeah. Anyway, let's
Did you just
introduce
hear
our-
what Carl said?
Yes, I ignore Carl. So
This was the time where my friends and I were watching everything.
dude, Carl likes everything. He's like fucking Mikey.
Not everything.
Fucking dude will like
Not
anything.
everything.
Yeah.
I didn't say I liked it. I said I saw it in the theater.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. So
Okay.
let's introduce
Well,
our
yes.
guest.
Other guest.
We have Chris.
Hello, hello.
We have Raymond.
Hello.
Or as we call him, Ray. And Jason. What's going on?
Hello, everyone.
Or as we call him, Jason.
Jay. Jay and Ray. There's a fucking script for this thing. Anyway, I'm
Yes.
drinking whiskey. Chris is also drinking whiskey. It's weird that I can see
Richie
him.
and Chris are in the same room right now.
Yeah, I can see him because we're on different computers. Yet I keep looking over.
But can you feel me?
I can feel you, buddy.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Whoa.
It's my.
Yeah.
So what else we doing? We're going to talk about what we're watching, obviously, and
What we're watching, and Three of a Kind
and Three of a Kind, and the subject
is
franchise movies, and we define franchise movies by 4+ movies in a series. And you couldn't pick 3
first
that you
one.
love, but you can't pick the first of the franchise.
any franchise.
Of any
Yes.
franchise.
Bullshit, by the way.
No, you can't pick the first movie.
Fuck
Carl.
you, Jim.
That wasn't Carl. That was Chris.
Oh, Chris, yes. Can't pick
Oh,
the
wait, no,
first
Carl.
movie. Can't pick a reboot.
Ooh.
It has to be a continuing story.
So if I say Star Wars Phantom Menace,
That's not a
Everybody
reboot. That's a
online-
continue. That's a
well, I'm just saying
that's a
everybody online.
story in the thing. It's not. They're not remaking Star Wars.
No, I understand that, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, people know I'm lying.
Like I said, Jaws 4 is up for grabs.
it's 3 in 3D is where it's at.
That's right. I forgot about Jaws 3D.
Yeah.
Boo.
Fuck yeah. Jaws 4 is where the shark goes from Boston to Cancun.
Yeah, chases the family.
Michael Caine's in it.
Yeah, Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers Michael Caine's quote about being in Jaws 4.
The bottom of a house or something.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
He said he doesn't remember much about it, and he never saw it, but he did enjoy the house that it bought.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm sure he said that about Miss Congeniality too.
Yeah. Is that the one with Mario Van Peebles, or was Jaws 3D Mario Van Peebles?
No. The 4 is Mario Van Peebles.
Okay.
When he had that incredible fucking accent. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Let me tell you, man, wherever he went to fucking class to get that fucking skill honed in, paid off, because that's what fucking made that movie.
Now remember, folks, the 3 of a kind is not what we think are the 3 best. It's just 3 that we really like.
Yeah. Ooh. So there you go. Well, what do you want to do first? Let's go with what we're watching.
All right. I haven't been watching much.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not watching anything.
I watched only the first 2 or 3 Moon Knights.
Fuck that show, dude. I ain't watching
I think there's been a couple of episodes that I haven't watched yet.
Yeah, I lagged on that.
I've been digging it. I've been digging Moon Knight.
Why?
It's different.
Different how?
Well, because it's like it's all in his head, and he has different personalities, and
So it's like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
kind of. But I think there's a third personality. I haven't seen tonight's episode, but I think there's a third personality that they have yet to release, where he's like a psychopath or a killer.
Yeah,
There's a scene in the one episode where he's like on the mountain and he had killed all these guys, and he doesn't remember, and the other guy doesn't remember the other personality that's trapped in his body. So there's probably a third that's been yet to be unleashed.
I think it's just a ripoff of Master of Disguise. That's
actually
Turtle.
Actually, Moon Knight
it's a
exists.
blatant ripoff.
He's getting chased by a giant fucking Ninja Turtle in the museum.
Oh,
It's an
Oh,
Egyptian
Dana Carvey,
museum. Why is there a
well done,
turtle?
sir.
I'll throw my geek out there. Moon Knight existed before Master of Disguise was ever made
Oh, whatever.
in the comics.
Not in my head.
Yeah.
Am I not turtle enough for the Turtle Club?
Well, here's the question. Do you think Moon Knight is going to be the tie-in for the new Blade movie that's coming out?
No, I think the new Blade movie's tied into the Eternals,
Ooh.
because at the very last scene of the Eternals, after credits, you hear a voice talking to the Black Knight, Kit Harington's character, and it's Blade talking to him. So I think that's the tie-in.
yeah. Jim told us that.
They're going to make Blade a variant, I
Ali.
heard.
Say it again, Jason.
They're going to make Blade a variant, probably, kind of like to spin off of the Eternals. And they could do Midnight Suns, too, with like Moon Knight, Blade, Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, and Morbius if they wanted to.
No.
Sony wanted
Supposed to
to
have
give
the
the rights to that.
No, we don't need Morbius.
What's
I'm not a
Morbius?
fan of that movie.
Morbius
I don't even wanna see it.
is Jared Leto's
Where he's the
non-Marvel movie.
It just came out.
where he's the vampire.
Yeah.
Unlike Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
He's
Strike one.
He's kind
Count
of a
it.
Spider-Man villain from the comics.
okay.
That they
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Letter.
Sony doesn't do good. They just slap the Marvel title on it, and they think just because Marvel produces them or it's a property that Sony owns, it's going to be a good movie. Most of the time, those movies are shit. So
Venom was
Well,
shit too.
I just finished watching that fucking what is it?
No Way Home.
Yeah, I just finished watching that.
it was good.
Yeah, we're gonna we'll be doing it.
Oh, fucking A right, we're gonna be doing that piece of shit.
Oh, get out of town! Get out of town! That movie
Fuck you,
is
dude.
wonderful.
This is such a house divided right now. 3v3.
And I'm an
No,
hour.
but I'm debating because we got the Batman out there, right? And
we got to do.
Yeah.
and
Ooh,
we've
I just
got
watched that again.
Spider-Man No Way Home, but Redbox something just hit called Moonfall.
Oh no!
Oh, the Roland Emmerich.
Don't make me
Disaster
do it.
movie.
Where they go,
Yeah.
where
The moon falls.
they go,
Oh.
Not just a clever title.
yeah, they actually go inside the moon.
Oh,
And it's
I'm in.
falling.
And it's Roland Emmerich too.
Yep.
Yeah,
So wait a minute. They go inside the moon, but the moon's falling.
the moon's falling toward Earth,
No.
Because
Yeah.
but the
aliens
moon is
involved.
actually a
Ah.
big like spaceship or something.
Yeah, dude,
The guy
I know.
from Game of
I
Thrones
watch
is in it.
Ancient Aliens. I'm well aware with that the moon was put there by aliens to monitor us. Come on,
Don't-
man. Common
Don't make
sense.
me watch that.
You and
please.
George Tsoukalos have like a
I'm
similar look
making
going
you watch
too.
that,
Yeah.
Carl. As soon
Giorgio.
as I get a red box.
Right? Me and my boy
Right.
Giorgio. I'm trying to get my hair up there, but
Yeah.
to no avail. But I did order my
Aliens.
little spaceship airplane pin. Pretty juiced
Oh,
about
the
that.
Egyptian spaceship.
So what else besides? I watch a little USFL.
USFL?
Yes,
Dude, that was like watching
New Jersey Generals.
that was like watching the college all-star game.
No, it was worse because the
You didn't know anybody.
college all stars have quarterbacks that could actually play a little.
Right. Well, after the game, he had to go back to fucking Chipotle to finish his shift.
Well, let me just say,
You mean finish your shit?
Yeah, no, that's
How I use Chipotle.
that's 20 minutes later.
one of the Giants quarterbacks is a former quarterback in the elite AAF, Elite
Isn't it-
Agents of American Football, or whatever it was called.
The fuck is that?
It was that
Tell him,
failed
Jay.
football league from
Oh,
a couple
okay.
of years ago.
All right. Well, so that's what you're watching.
Well, I
Moon Knight and
watched
shitty
it
football.
pretty much. I haven't watched anything really new.
I watched Moonstruck.
Oh, there's a new season of the Great Pottery Throwdown happened on.
Fuck you,
Oh,
dude.
stop.
What about the British Bake Off?
Another one.
Stop.
Fucking dude, don't
I like
feed
the
his
pottery
fire.
better. I like the pottery better.
Ugh.
Ugh,
Do you guys want to go to a party where people wee on each other?
Could you learn to love me? You funny little man peach.
Make an assessment.
Make an assessment.
So what else?
you want some Baileys?
I've been watching Mr. Show.
What's Mr. Show?
It's an old HBO sketch show with Bob Odenkirk and David Cross.
Oh
It's
yeah,
very funny.
It's
Mr.
it is.
Show.
great.
It is funny.
It's like second only to Monty Python, I think. And it's very Monty Python-esque.
Yeah, and like one whatchamacallit,
Sketch.
sketch that is. One sketch will roll right into a second
Yeah.
sketch,
Just like Python.
just like
Oh, wow.
Python did.
It's great.
New
That's
season
awesome.
of Barry just came out
What's
on
Barry?
HBO. He's a
Come
hitman,
on.
but he wants
Yeah.
to be an actor.
It's
Uh,
awesome. Bill Hader.
Great
Bill
show,
Hader.
Bill Hader.
Okay.
And NoHo Hank.
Yeah, he's so good.
My favorite.
I've been watching that piece of shit new Halo TV show. It's pretty awful.
Fuck that.
I don't know.
I've
I feel
only
like
seen
I'm-
2 episodes of that one.
I feel like I'm committed, but it's awful.
Once
God,
he took
it's
his helmet
awful.
off, I was like, come on. They could have done something like Mandalorian style. Keep the helmet on,
And
build
I
him
feel-
in.
I feel like they only used Pablo Schreiber just for his voice. I don't think they used
Yeah.
him because he's like such a goofy fucking looking guy.
Yeah, I still see him from Orange is the New Black with that
Yeah.
mustache. When I
Yeah.
look at him.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Well,
porn
Jason-
stash?
Yeah, they have
Jason,
the
I'm going
porn
to blow
stash.
your mind. I watched the first 3 episodes and I liked.
I
I wanted to keep watching it.
is-
Unfortunately,
So fucking telling.
I only had Paramount Plus to watch Spock's Brain,
okay.
which we did on Destroy All Television, and I only signed up for the 7-day trial,
Oh,
so now it's over, so I can't watch it.
I'm comparing it to the games. That's my problem. Like I played all of
It's
them.
not a
and
fucking problem, Jay. Do not. play
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, just like the new Mortal Kombat movie. I don't even want to go there with that one.
Oh,
but,
God.
Didn't we do that one?
Yes,
Didn't we do Mortal
did it.
Kombat?
Of course we
We're-
did.
That have a frisbee hat, right?
Yeah,
Fucking
Yes.
odd job.
yeah, and they all had their like karma coins, and
Yeah, that's right.
and they got
Yeah.
their superpowers.
It's terrible.
I posted a tweet on Twitter about like the director. He announced the second one, and I said some things, and literally I pissed off the Mortal Kombat community.
Wow.
I was getting hate left and right.
Wow.
All I
Ed
did
Boon
was
touched his
just
pee-pee.
that they kill off Cole Young, who's the most pointless character, and yeah, so I got a lot of hate
Yeah,
for that. But I stand by my.
I
by
was
my comments.
pissed that Johnny Cage wasn't in it. Johnny Cage.
Yeah,
Could be
there
the
was no
second.
there was no tournament at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
exactly.
no point. There's no Mortal Kombat
There
tournament.
was no
Yeah.
Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat in the Mortal Kombat movie.
That's
we
true.
Mentioned,
No one got to say Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
we mentioned all that.
We did.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie. It was another suck ass movie.
It
How do we
was.
watch movies? Fuck. Well, anyway, Batman. I have about another hour left.
Oh, just an hour?
Dude, I can't do it in one sitting. I can't enough.
So long.
Really?
Seriously. Oh no.
I watched it
It's like
twice.
3
and
hours.
I love it.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
good movie. I think it's great.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
The cinematography is fantastic.
Yeah.
I like-
Cinematography
Yeah,
is great.
cinematography is great.
I
Fucking
like the dynamics
fantastic.
of it, even though it is dude from Twilight. I like.
Here's
I
the
like
thing.
the story.
I don't hate it. I love the story. I love the twist of the story so far. I love that. What I'm not a fan of is how fucking emo they made him.
Yeah.
I don't need,
Very
he's
Crow.
like,
He looked like the Crow at one
yeah,
point.
like
Yeah.
I'm,
You're
I'm
not
waiting
my
for him to
daddy,
start.
Alfred.
Yeah, you're not my daddy, Alfred. I'm waiting him to fucking start singing Black Parade from fucking My Chemical Romance.
Hey, Emo's not dead, man. Emo's not dead.
And I fucking love My Chemical Romance, but I'm just like, seriously, dude, I get it. You're fucking strung out. We
Yeah.
don't need the hair in your face to fucking show it. I get it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got to save it. We got to save it.
Right. Right.
Okay.
We got to
Yeah.
save it for.
So
that fucking
anyone
show.
else watching anything new or
No,
exciting
but
or
I
old?
watch Moonstruck.
Great movie.
What made
Classic.
what made you watch Moonstruck? How'd that come up?
I was flipping, and I was like, "Oh, Moonstruck! I like that movie."
Okay.
And then I went and I watched it.
I watched
They
the movie
took my
randomly.
hand.
Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage has got
Oh, dude, I
a
can't
new hit
fucking
movie
wait
out.
for that movie.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's out, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
it's
it
out.
The
called?
unbearable weight of
yeah.
talent or something.
Of
like
the unbearable weight of awesome
that. Massive
talent.
talent.
Something
Oh,
like
dude,
that.
I can't.
Or
I can't fucking
unbelievable
wait for.
unbelievable
It-
talent.
That
It's
movie's
got like
gonna-
it's got like a
Ungrateful
90%
talent.
rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So
Fuck Rotten Tomato. Who cares? That
No,
piece
I'm
of shit's
telling
gonna
you,
be awesome.
Everyone who saw it likes it.
no. I always look at I don't look at the critics. I always look at the audience score
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the critics they're finding any stupid reason to pick apart any movie. So, but it's got like a 95% like positive rating from the people who
Just
saw
like
it.
Dracula Dead and Loving It. Yeah, I heard that,
Yeah, exactly.
like,
Dude,
You can't
8%
go
on
by,
Rotten
you can't go
Tomatoes.
by
Aren't we done talking about that movie already?
oh god.
You're just avoiding the fight.
There's a
Because
reason
we're in the same
why
room.
nobody remembers that Mel Brooks movie.
Yeah,
It's a
Painful.
1%. It's just Chris.
yeah. It's
No, I'm
man.
1.1. I'm on Chris's side.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
well,
fucking
since,
Carl. Way to go.
since we're talking about it, let's talk about
Yeah,
it.
let's jump into this fucking movie that made me want to watch fucking Twilight.
Dracula Dead and Loving It, directed by Mel Brooks, screenplay by Mel Brooks, Rudy DeLuca, and Steve Haberman.
Yep.
And it starred Leslie Nielsen, Peter McNichol, who I once liked.
Well, he was good in one movie,
Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters 2. Yes.
Well,
Janusz.
Vigo.
Oh, you told me this already. You
You
told
told
me.
me.
Yeah.
You keep saying.
You keep saying this. I know, Vigo.
Why are you came?
Why are you came here? Why are you came?
Okay. Steven Weber, who
Oh, sorry.
I mean, that dude.
Wasn't he from Wings or something?
Yeah, he was from Wings.
Yes.
Oh man,
Man,
That's a whole
he
fucking
is
show.
not built for this kind of comedy.
No. The whole cast wasn't built for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And use that freaking word comedy loosely in this. This was like
And the widow of John Ritter, Amy Asbeek, who played
That's
Mina.
right.
Mina. I
She-
think she did really good in that movie.
she got to use her same accent in fucking this movie as she did in fucking Robin Hood. So it was
Just
just as
that's
and-
right. She was in
and
there,
the
the
same
Robin Hood
maid.
movie
She
too.
was so happy. I wanted to fucking hold her head under the water until the bubble stopped. But
She had the
fuck,
same maid too. It's the same
Yeah.
actress played the same maid in both movies.
absolutely. They should have she should have played a mute.
Well, you
That
know
would have
who
been
played
awesome.
the maid was what's her face from League of Their Own.
Yeah, fucking Marla Hooch.
Yeah, Mahler Hooch.
Yeah,
Mm.
That was the maid.
wasn't. Yeah,
And of course Harvey Korman and Mel Brooks.
I felt so bad for Harvey Korman
I know.
in this movie because
know.
Mel Brooks like had to really talk him into this.
Guy's so
Like,
talented
dude.
too.
Like, dude, I gotta shoot it. I need you to
There's
do
really not
And
going
he's
to be a
like-
lot of meat to this part.
There's not. It's not going to be. This is what we call calling in a favor. So please,
Harvey, can you do an English accent? No, I can't.
no, I can't. Good enough.
Okay.
Tired.
Absolutely good enough.
You guys are so lucky. This is your podcast.
Oh my god.
We're being polite.
It's funny because like when Chris told me about this movie, he was like, "Dude, this is like the most epic Mel Brooks thing ever created." I'm like,
I did not fucking say that.
Whoa.
well, that's how I heard it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And don't be
It's
polite.
classic Mel
Now-
Brooks, though. It's all slapstick and just
Yeah, but
on the
now,
nose.
Chris, have you seen other Mel Brooks movies, like the good ones,
Yeah, like Blazing Saddles or
Young Frankenstein?
Young Frankenstein, History of the
Space
World.
Harvey
Watch that too.
Did Richie not
The
send me my
12
resume?
History of the
Chairs.
World.
Yeah, 12 chairs, high
Robin Hood
anxiety.
Men in Tights.
Like this was like so Robin Hood Men in Tights. This reminded me of so much of that because it was just
Yeah.
like,
Because practically the same cast. I mean, of Maidens.
well,
It is.
it is, and the same dialogue. And that's what I mean. Like, so, and it's funny because when you told me about this, I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, I've never seen, and I love Mel Brooks. So I was just like, wait a minute, I've never seen this. And on Saturdays when you're just sitting there flipping, you can find a Mel Brooks movie. Like some channel has a Mel Brooks movie going on.
Yeah.
We've done thesis on it.
Well,
That's
I'm
from-
just saying is
That's from PCU.
I'm just saying, even the Mel Brooks movies I'm not that fond of, like Spaceballs, there are
Right.
still things I find funny in them.
Incredibly funny
Yeah.
compared to
Like laugh out
this-
loud funny.
Right. This made me want to watch Twilight over and over and over.
Well, how about this?
And I
Let's
fucking
talk-
hate Twilight.
Well, no,
Let's get some dialogue
Chris
going to help
make his
defend.
Yeah.
state
Go
his
ahead.
case.
State your case.
Well, no. I want to digress to Ray Fisher first, and then
Ooh,
to
you're gonna throw Ray under the
Jason.
bus?
No. We're all compatriots on this side of the fence.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh,
And
boy.
don't be
Hold on.
polite like you said, Chris. No
Yeah.
need to be polite.
Yeah, you don't need to be polite. And
You're not gonna hurt anyone's feelings.
Exactly.
No
And
one
who
has
owes who
feelings to
money?
hurt.
Yeah.
Who owes who money in this group?
So
Well-
one thing I think that was interesting, like Mel Brooks is always making fun of what's popular or, came out before. And this one, you're making fun of Bram Stoker's,
Clearly.
Dracula. And it's like on the nose and things that were kind of goofy in that movie. Because if you rewatch that one too, there's some scenes that are like, oh, and then they're kind of synonymous almost now, like the way his hair's done, like you can't not watch the original Bram Stoker without like laughing at Leslie Nielsen, how he did his goofy hair too.
Right.
Um,
But it
Just like
wasn't
little
his hair,
things.
it was a hat.
It was a
yeah,
hat.
but the wig, yeah, it was a hat. And then like the shadows, like the shadows were supposed to be super creepy in the original Dracula, and then they're like banging in the background in the Mel Brooks. I don't know. I thought it was
Yeah.
It's fucking
it's
great.
funny. It's just slapstick goofiness, and
It's
it's not the
fucking
best
great.
best ever,
That
but it's
comment.
fun.
You know what's
fucking
cool
great.
though?
Those shadows were fucking great, man.
Yeah, it's cool
because they were doing different things than he was doing.
Yeah.
It was really good, guys. Did you see the special effects for that? It was so good.
So
Especially when she was flying in the mirror, because they had not one, but two dance scenes.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
dance scenes were pretty good, actually.
Well, the good thing is they didn't take
Pretty
any
good.
joke. They didn't take any joke and run it into the ground.
Yeah, and keep
At
it
all.
too long.
So, it was nice that they had the hair helmet and no, you could take my hat. And he did it a bunch. So it was like, oh, they're great. They're going to do it again. I can't wait. Here it comes. Like they were. Yeah.
Or like when he hypnoptizes people, that
Yes.
always goes wrong every single
Yes,
time.
absolutely. This was woo. Let me tell you, the writing on this was like,
I think
This
the
is
saving grace
gold.
of that whole movie though is Renfield. Because
Renfield.
remember the original Renfield was Tom Waits and his
Yeah.
craziness, zaniness, and then they just went with it.
I mean,
With
wrong, my friends.
hey, this is wrong. This is wrong.
this made Love at First Bite look like an Oscar winner.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I gotta say, his Dracula seemed better in Love at First Bite. Who the heck was that again? Who played
what's his name? The tan dude.
Ricardo
Oh
Montalban.
no,
No, fucking what's his name? He was constantly tan.
the guy who was who was the consigliere in Godfather 3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah. George Hamilton.
George Hamilton. That's
Yeah,
right.
fucking. He was tan at birth. Like he came out tan.
Crisp.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly.
Well done.
Yeah, he came out fucking medium well, just right there.
I tell you, every time I think of George Hamilton, all I think of is cleft palates. Oh, we live for that.
We live for those. Yeah,
We live
Doc
for those.
Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood.
Wow.
What about you, Jay?
He's like, I'm not fucking say a word.
Turn, you get one.
They won him over. You turncoat.
Listen. I was told at dinner tonight, wait, because we are coming guns a-blazing. That's what I was told.
I wish that Chris would put me on his side for this one, man. This movie was terrible. Like, I probably watched it. I watched it when I was a kid, and I remember back then I was like,
You were
this shit
crying?
isn't
You were like,
funny. No, it's just. I just think it's it's just I feel like it's one of Mel Brooks' lazier slapsticks.
This was a favor. I have to finish it out.
I mean, back in the early 90s, you had like those, Interview with the Vampire, and
right.
So I think they're trying to strike when the iron was hot with a parody movie.
Right.
But I just think the jokes were just like head shaking, and I mean, I don't know. I guess like the one part I thought that was kind of funny is when he like staked the girl who got turned.
Well, no,
No,
in the blood.
I like that.
That could have been incredibly funny if a different actor was someone who had some comedy chops.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just like that, Jason. I just like that you said. So the one thing that was funny.
Man, you're putting a fucking stake right through my heart,
Yeah,
Jason.
I mean, Jason, you're welcome. Jason, you're welcome back on the show anytime you want, buddy.
So, I don't know. Like I love I'm real critical with movies, but I love stupid movies. Don't get me wrong, but this one was just like head shaking, man. I was just like,
it was hard, right?
It was hard to watch.
To be honest, I thought Chris was fucking with me in the most serious way. When he came, he was like, dude, he handed me the DVD. He was like, dude,
I had no idea this was Chris.
You know how much the DVD cost me?
Dude, I'll give you the $6. He was like, dude, you got to see this movie. Now, again, like I've never seen this on like even TBS or, for movies guys who like movies. It's never on TV anywhere, ever.
No, it's not.
I can find Blazing Saddles tomorrow on some cable channel.
Yep. Spaceballs is always
Spaceballs. I can find History of the World. I can even find like the older ones, like 12 Chairs, and but this one I was just like, so this is when he did it. I was like, because Chris has that like weird sense of humor. I was like, dude, gotta be fucking with me. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, dude, I text him. I was like, I hate you. That's exactly what I said. I said, just so you know, I hate you.
Young Raymond, when Rich is talking about cable and flipping channels, we used to have these boxes in our living room.
You'd rather watch scrambled porn?
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about the wooden ones with the clicker and the lock up and click?
Yep. Yeah, we had a vice grip. We had a vice grip hooked on it. And we were just
on the floor. It was on the floor. You couldn't mount it on anything. So weighed 400 pounds.
You had to get up and turn the vice grip.
When you wanted to move it into another room, you needed another person to help you pick it up and move it into another room.
That's crazy.
The channel numbers were red.
That's so fucking funny. Young Raymond. Way to go. Good one, Carl. Good one.
Yeah.
So Richie, though, there's one thing you love about this movie.
Do I? Oh, titties.
No.
Oh, fuck it. Oh. Then yes.
No.
So are these?
This movie was 90 minutes on the dot.
Yes, that's what I loved about it. 90 minutes, a minute and out. It's like bad sex. You still nutted, but it's over. You don't have to call her anymore. You don't have to fucking see it anymore.
Like, speaking of nutting, I totally jerked off as a kid to this movie.
Oh,
So that's why I love it so much.
So
what are you doing to that furniture?
Nostalgia.
It's nostalgia.
So what
Nostalgia
scene
nutting.
was it? The
Wrong man.
yeah. So you nutted to that scene,
And I screamed that at the same time. It was very fulfilling.
and
Wow.
and at the time you were coming up, porn was readily available, and you're still jerking off to shitty movies. So,
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to mix it up.
I get it. You know, varieties is a spice of life, my friend.
You see, Chris likes the seduction and stuff that goes along.
Well,
with
just
it.
the way you said,
Because you actually don't see
it's
any
very seductive.
boobies, but it's just that you might see them. That,
Right.
Got them.
The allure of the booze.
Yeah,
Well, come on, 2 chicks at the same time. They
Oh.
suck your blood.
absolutely.
Perfect.
Great movie. Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Again, this we haven't talked. The good thing is we haven't talked about from the beginning to the end of this movie because there's
Oh, do we have to?
no, God no.
No,
Okay.
we're not.
There's absolutely no
we are
reason.
not going
That would-
through this one
that-
scene by scene.
That will it'll make Jason click off. He will leave. Jason will leave the Zoom meeting.
Jason has left the chat.
Yeah, Jason.
No way.
Yeah,
It was just, I don't know. Like I said, I love stupid movies, and this one was just like, it was just hard to watch. I mean, the beginning was like typical Mel Brooks when he's riding in the wagon, and
right.
he stops in the town, and like the ridiculous background is like so fucking fake,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
that's like a staple in all of Mel Brooks
Right, right.
films.
Yeah.
And the girl who's talking, Dracula, you know, it's just like,
Yeah,
It's supposed to be this way.
yeah, but so was Spaceballs and these other movies. But
yeah.
this one
Except
was
they
just-
were good, and this
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like if they had like some better, like high profile comedian actors in it, it would have made the movie 1,000 times better.
I don't disagree. And the biggest one, and I love Leslie Nielsen in Airplane,
So misused.
but he should not have been Dracula.
No.
No,
This was so bad, casting wise.
He's
But,
got to
like,
be the straight man.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Renfield, you asshole.
yeah.
Dude, Renfield was the best. for
oh,
sure.
and
That was
the
nailed.
fact that when he turned into a bat, he still had Leslie Nielsen's
face.
head.
Yes,
But
But
only
he-
sometimes.
but he had bat ears.
Weird.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did have
It's
big
gorgeous.
He had bat ears, which is made it funnier.
bat ears. It
I
was-
mean, I think Mel Brooks
I'm gonna
failed
need
there
fucking
because
therapy after this.
I think he assumed that people just see Leslie Nielsen and
Yeah,
Mel
think
Brooks.
it's funny, but it's
Right.
that's
Well,
not true.
Leslie Nielsen's great in the Naked Gun movies.
Oh yeah, but he's playing the
Oh.
straight man.
Well, he was supposed to because
exactly.
he was like a soap opera type actor, and they just
Right.
said, keep doing what you're doing, and
Right,
it worked,
right.
being ironic.
Again,
And
he was a
that's
great
why those are
straight man.
movies. Yeah.
he was a
Yeah.
great straight man. But
The best.
So Jason, what you're telling me is when you were younger, you used to get punished and sent to your room and had to watch this. Like that.
No.
Like Jason fucked up. I gotta watch. You better go in your room. I don't want to hear anything but Dracula dead and loving it. And you're like, "Oh, Dad!"
No. We were like, when I was a kid, man, we used to always like go to Blockbuster, and my cousins, we'd always like take turns spending the night at each other's houses, and we'd rent movies from Blockbuster. And I remember one of the nights was this movie, and even then I was like, this movie sucks. Like, and then I remember we watched Naked Gun afterwards.
Yeah, but
to
did you
make
guys
up
all
for
jerk
it.
off together? Or what?
Palate cleanser.
So did you tell whoever picked it that they're not allowed to pick movies anymore? Because that's exactly. I would have been like, just so you know, dude, you're not allowed to pick movies anymore.
I had no idea Chris picked this. He just told me that Dracula didn't love it, so I had to pay $2.99 to rent the motherfucking movie and then watch it. But I had no idea it was Chris's pick.
Dude, I had it in Dropbox. I would have just sent it to you.
I just
Yeah,
think
man.
the Renfield quotes are just probably one of the best things throughout the whole movie.
and
Yeah,
that's
especially-
fine.
That's what I think Chris and I love it for the nostalgia, just because his character is so zany. Yeah, the movie from beginning to end, whatever. But like those parts were fun, and like it's same thing like in Ghostbusters. Like he stole the show, I think, in parts in Ghostbusters.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
You
well,
know, like-
Ghostbusters
Well, that
2
was a funny
sucked. Other
character.
than that, yeah. Other than that, Ghostbusters 2 really sucked. But
It's true.
I'll tell
his
you
bit
one
was
thing.
great.
The time I got a chuckle out of him was when he was eating the bugs, and he claimed it was
Raspberry. That's not a
claimed
raspberry.
it was a raisin.
Yeah, it's a raisin.
There's one missing.
It came off the muffin.
Raspberry. He's like,
It must have
raspberry.
fallen off the muffin.
The poor thing's fighting for its life. It's wiggling about in your mouth. It's such
So-
a spider right from the air. As I watch it.
Give him an enema.
God, man.
Now,
Give him an
Put him
The
in a
complete-
straitjacket and then give him an enema.
Yeah.
Dude, the enema thing was
Yeah, the
funny.
enemies.
Well, seriously, like the second time I heard it, I was like, "That's fucking." And they did it a third time. I'm like, "Son of a bitch!"
the only time I
Ruin
like
the
that
enema.
joke is when he suggested the enema, and Mel Brooks just stares at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
What about the
But-
scene when Mel Brooks is trying to get the students to faint by like taking
yeah.
apart
Yes.
the hot tops?
I am still here.
I'm still standing.
Van Helsing.
Here's the brain.
So the opposite of the raisin joke, where I found Renfield, the character Renfield, absolutely interminable, was when he did the thing, "Oh, they're going to follow me,"
Oh yeah, yeah, that was awesome.
and did that.
No,
Oh, I lost them.
I lost him. I'm funny.
Oh my God.
Not funny.
That was as far from funny as you can get.
Oh, that was like. Let me tell you, man. They were swinging for the fences in this one. They were lobbing them in
And they
and fucking going
they were
yard.
and they were fouling them back, straight
Yeah,
back.
fucking. You want to talk about a pop out from the catcher? There was a ton of these.
The catcher.
I'm wondering what kind of movie or what kind of money this movie made at the box office. It had
Well,
to-
I'll tell you how much
Good
money
question.
we made at the box
Oh,
office.
son of a bitch.
Because, well, first of all, Rotten Tomatoes 11% for this movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
Not bad.
Oh, it's better than
honestly
1%.
not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
better than 1%. This movie had
Well,
a
still
$30
double
million
digits.
budget and raked in $10.7 million.
Oh, man.
I think that's the true,
That's
true comedy
terrible.
of it.
Yeah, so
That didn't even cover the. That didn't even fucking cover the butter. It didn't even cover the butter for the popcorn.
Oh man.
You know what? I actually feel like I'm half retarded now instead of half fat.
Chris spent $9,300 of the fucking $10 million.
I'm the only one who's allowing them to do production of DVDs.
Oh my god, he bought 17 copies of the DVD.
To distribute. You gotta see this.
he's trying to get
Still
its
waiting for my
rating up
Blu-ray.
in the charts.
Yeah, he's like, man, it's gonna be a cult classic. All I need is to buy 16 more. Why can't I find them anywhere?
I had it on VHS.
I know.
Hey man, don't even worry about it, Chris. I mean, everyone has those movies that they like.
Yeah.
This one
Prove it.
is just
Prove it.
I don't know.
All right, dude. I will tell you
Mac and
my
me.
well, see, even my shittiest
batteries not included.
even my
Batteries not
shittiest
included.
movie is way better than this. Because like if you're gonna throw out like North Shore is still way better than this movie. And that's
Oh.
sad because North Shore
Of
sucks.
course it is.
Not sure it's better than this movie.
Have you guys seen North Shore?
No.
Yeah.
It's the greatest surfing movie ever made.
It's an 80s surfing movie about a guy from Arizona who goes to
Who
Hawaii
wins a contest
and
in a
wins
wave
the
pool and wants
Yeah,
to go to Hawaii to surf the big waves.
yeah, and he was oh, it's so bad it's good.
I think my
Hmm.
favorite surfing movie is either Surf Ninjas or Johnny Tsunami.
Whoa.
Leslie Nielsen's in Surf Ninjas.
Surf Ninjas was
Yeah, he-
good.
Yeah,
Did you just say Surf Ninjas was good? You're not allowed to. You're not
Would you like
allowed
me
to
to say it slower.
Yeah, you're not. I don't think you're allowed to say good anymore.
But
You're
it
just
was
like,
all
Surf
it was
Ninjas was a
almost as
movie.
good as
Surf Ninjas.
Dracula did in Loving It, according to Chris.
right.
Almost.
Yeah. So from now on, every time I have a conversation with Chris, it'll just be.
Because
So this was a movie.
on Chris's comedy scale, Dracula Dead and Loving It is like way up here.
Way up there. Well, that's because he beat off to it.
And,
I get it.
and things like
Oh, it imprinted on him.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, he's like he's
yeah,
like
and
fucking
things like Multiplicity are way down.
printed
Oh,
on it.
What was that?
I like the fact that Surf Ninjas makes Rob Schneider into a ginger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Carl
Try to
Carl
pass
said
it
that
off.
fucking Chris imprinted on this movie. Like fucking
Because jerking off.
because he's jerking off to it.
That's the only way I can get off now.
I know. Would you mind wearing these fangs?
Oh,
Wow.
God.
All right, enough about my jerking off and shitty movie taste.
No,
Hey,
no,
man,
dude,
dude.
this was a great
Hey.
pick, bro. This was a great pick.
You know, Chris,
Because-
I'm actually happy I watched it just because I was just like, all right, like
I'm not happy I watched it. I'm angry I watched it. I'm happy we're doing it.
I thought it was terrible.
This is a roast on Comedy Central right now.
All right.
No, we're making fun of the movie, not you.
Yeah, like I said, let's not get it twisted. I'm not happy I watched it. I was pissed that I watched it. But
The show's better when it's a shit
absolutely,
movie.
this is like Chris made fucking content for this show. So
Yeah,
I'm
he
happy.
All right.
I'm happy. So good on you, Chris. Any more movies you want us to watch?
Oh, I've got a list. I've actually prepared
Monster
it.
Squad. That's probably the next one.
I'll be sending it
Dude,
to
Monster
Jim and
Squad-
Carl,
Squad
not
is
you, you
awesome.
asshole.
Monster Squad's so cool.
Renfield, you asshole.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
good one. What about there's another movie. I think it was called like Remote Control or Remote. It's kind of like a spin-off of Home Alone where a kid has to defend his house using like RC cars and RC planes and he uses like different types of remotes to like fend off bad guys. Or like oh god, what was that other Three Ninjas?
I'd
Three
watch
Ninjas
that.
was awesome.
I'd
Kinda
watch
like
that,
that.
because Leslie Nielsen's not in it.
Touche.
Hey, Ray, what was that one movie that we watched during the pandemic with the mech suits that took place in like
Oh,
the late-
RoboJocks.
RoboJocks. That movie's
RoboJocks.
terrible. That
Bro,
movie's terrible.
so bad. That's a
so
fun movie
fucking
to
bad.
make
So
fun of because
fucking
it is
yeah,
so terribly
it's
great.
horrible.
Well,
But it's
Chris
like Mech
really
Warriors, yeah.
Chris
It's
really
way worse
really
than
started
this
laughing.
movie.
So that's probably going to be coming up.
RoboJocks.
if Chris is
honestly,
laughing
if you
at
guys
it,
watch
that-
RoboJocks, it'll
That movie's hard
melt
to
your
like
mind.
just watch. It's just
Terrible.
it's horrible.
So where's it line up with like Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers
I
is
jerked
great.
off to Starship Troopers
Way
too.
better.
Wait, okay, this is an early 90s,
Oh, I might have
late
also.
80s movie, and it's nations of the world decide like who wins instead of warring. They have like one like mech warrior like fighting for Russia and one mech warrior fighting for America, but they're not called America or Russia. They're like
Right.
conglomerates or whatever.
Do they
And they
flip
have their
coins or
major guy who fights, and that's how they decide like territory. And,
something? Oh,
Yeah.
Right,
they don't.
because
They don't like. they don't
because
like
if
flip
you
a
ran
coin?
a giant mega corporation, you would
you
would
build a
want-
robot and have some schmuck in there and go fucking, all right, you
Yeah.
go fucking, you fight that thing.
Well, that's
And
like
I'm going,
Jim. That's like
yeah,
Jim's
my
favorite movie.
corporation success depends on some dude in a suit.
Well, just
I
like
liked
fucking,
it as a kid because it
just
had
like Rollerball.
Oh, Rollerball, yeah.
Yeah, but
Jonathan
they
Lee.
weren't-
that, just
but,
or
but
death
the
race.
thing about Rollerball is they weren't actually.
The
It was the
70s Rollerball,
corporations
not LL Cool
feeding
J's.
this to the public
Ah,
to
that's
keep
right.
them under control.
Have you guys done The Running Man?
I love that movie.
Mm,
It's terrible, but I love
Did we
it.
do Running Man?
No,
It's terribly
No.
awesome. 80s.
that was way before the show.
Richard Dawson is
Oh,
incredible.
that's right.
Oh yeah.
We've only been doing this since 2007.
Solo
My
Drake.
new user submissions are going to be Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
Oh, I
My
love
first
fucking
submission will
Jean-Claude.
be The Quest, and I will
I
say
think
that's better than
Bloodsport.
Kickboxer.
Do Bloodsport.
Bloodsport is the best one.
Oh, sure.
All
For
right, well, let's roll into.
So
Three
that
of
was
a kind.
Dracula Dead 11. Thank you, Chris.
Oh yes, thank you for.
Are we not going to
Uh,
do crosshairs on
yeah,
it?
let's do
Oh,
crosshairs.
I
Please,
forgot.
I've been dying to do crosshairs.
Okay, Chris.
Chris, go ahead. Give it a 5.
5.
Give it your honest crosshairs. Go ahead.
Out of 5.
Don't be embarrassed. No judgment.
Don't be embarrassed.
Wait, no, explain what I'm doing.
Sorry.
It's 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
No, I know it's 5.
4.
It's basically 5 stars.
4 out of 5.
No, for Chris. No, not me. Not me. Not me.
No. I understand, Carl. I
He's
understand.
so afraid of it being
Yes, Carl.
his actual review.
That's
He's
right.
like, "Oh, no.
Please, don't,
I did
Hey
not get
Chris,
that
if you
thing
love
for
it, man,
don't
please
let
do not
everyone
hold it-
think I
hold
give
it.
this a 4-star rating.
False crosshairs.
Carl's like, dude, not me. Don't put my name on it.
Carl said it. Carl said it.
Go ahead. All right. Ray, you're next. Our guest will go first. Go ahead.
Okay. Honestly, yeah, dude, it's a terrible movie, but I found it nostalgia and fun, and that's why I like it. I still give it like a 2. It's like one of those ones you watch, maybe again, but I liked it because this is nostalgic for me, and I'll give it a 2.
Chris, your buddies are just
they're shitting all over me right now.
Listen,
No, I still love it.
Everything you said, Chris. Everything you said,
movie, but you don't have to give it a good rating to still enjoy a movie. You know?
Chris, you said it. You hit the nail on the head. There's a united front. Jason, you're up, buddy.
Turncoat.
All right. So
there's a united front tonight. Just saying.
I love you, Chris, but I'm gonna give this a 1 star.
1.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever watch this movie again unless I'm forced to watch it.
You will watch it.
I just comparing it to like Mel Brooks and like his style. I feel like this movie just completely missed the mark. It wasn't funny when I was 9. It's not funny now. Yeah, one for me.
So
is this my eulogy?
The United Front is 4, a 2, and a 1.
Yeah, that's a hell of a united front, man.
Holy shit.
So I know everybody else is going to give it a 1, so I had to go.
I was told, listen, man, we're ready. We're coming for you, guns a blazing. I said, all right, man.
All right,
we're ready.
Richie,
-5.
That's not fair.
I'm gonna have to minus
1 out of 5. Can we go under?
I'm gonna -5 this movie. It hurt. It made my eyes were mad at me. They wouldn't see correctly for 2 straight days. I couldn't watch anything remotely funny because my humor barometer was just out of whack.
You were actually looking at me weird the past 2 weeks. Every time I asked you, I'm like, "Oh, I'm so excited!" I'm like quoting the movie, and
this movie.
Richie watched 2 Broke Girls, and you started laughing out loud.
I did. I watched 2 Broke Girls, Twilight, Twilight, the Dark Knight, or whatever the second one was. Any Twilight. Seriously, this it was so bad. This was like, I didn't understand how this made it onto a DVD.
Well, that's easy. It's getting in the theaters is hard.
Like
10 million.
Yeah, it was. I felt bad for Mel Brooks. Yeah. Like I did. I was like, wow.
You know, Mel. You know what they said, Rich? This movie bombed at the box office, so the studio said, "We'll put it out on DVD. Some idiot will buy it."
Brutal.
Yeah, but
so did it come with a bag of microwave popcorn? Because that was the only way to get people to buy it. Like, dude, it comes with popcorn. How great is that?
Didn't they have that at Blockbuster? Didn't they have the popcorn?
I have a confession.
This was a rent one get one free movie.
I have a confession. I've probably bought this movie over 6 times throughout my entire life.
Oh my God. In multiple formats.
Multiple formats, and I like to hand it out to people and just commiserate.
Obviously, because you duped me, my friend. Because you're my friend.
I know.
You're like, dude, this is great.
Well, Carl
has some great quotes. A lot of fun quotes.
Yeah, a lot of fun
quotes.
I think I stand mostly with Jay's thoughts. There's movies that are dumb that I love.
Right?
They're so bad they're good. This is not one of those.
Not you too, Carl. I thought we were boys.
Listen, for Carl not to like something, he could find something good in every time we watch something. He's like, that part was good. I'm like, you fucking kidding? No, Carl's Mikey.
I did get a couple chuckles.
All right.
I actually like the shadow gag. That was nice. Okay.
There's the shock.
But half a crosser. Just a half.
Just a.
Well, it gave me a couple chuckles.
All right.
Otherwise, it's just terrible.
It was, as Charles Barkley says, it was terrible.
It's terrible. I'm with Carl. half across
Half.
there. I can't go.
Half.
I can't even give this a 1. If I laughed at all, I could have given it a 1. But the problem, I watched it, and there wasn't even. Like I said, the raisin joke was the only thing close to a laugh I got, and I didn't even laugh out loud. I just thought, "Oh, that's clever."
This movie made me cry in the beginning.
What am I watching this for?
So, yeah, I found this a pale shadow of what Mel Brooks used to make, and the actors were not truly gifted comic actors that Mel Brooks usually employs.
No. It wasn't even like I have, after like Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles and History of the World and stuff like that, he had like a core that he used all the time. And then when it got later, he had another core that he used all the time, like with Spaceballs and Robin Hood, Men in Tights and stuff like that. So, and then like this one, it was just like, well, I can get maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3.
Harvey.
Yeah, like Harvey, like I said earlier, I was like, dude, Harvey was just like, dude, you got to fucking do this. He's like, dude, this is so bad. It doesn't matter. Dude, it's an afternoon. Seriously, it's an afternoon. You could do all your scenes in 35 minutes. I'm not even gonna say cut or action. I'm just gonna hit start on the Betamax and let's see what happens. As a goof. Let's do it as a goof.
All right. Well, that was that. That was
Sure
Dracula
was.
Dead and
Hey,
Loving.
This is how dreams die.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, I still love you, man.
This is a public
Chris,
execution.
know what they should call this movie? Dracula Dead and Not Loving It.
Not loving it.
No, it's called
you guys
Chris
do have a
Loving
script.
It.
You fucking wrote that.
Wow.
Dracula and Chris are loving it.
Wow. So it's funny, dude. And next time you meet Mel Brooks, you'll be like, dude, I love the Dracula Dead and Loving. He was like, you're the one.
He actually keels over. He's like,
You're the one.
Final
You're
stage
the,
for him.
you're the one who likes it. There you go. Good for you.
You're the only person who's contributing to my royalty for this movie.
You're Chris. You have 17 of my DVDs.
all right. I actually don't have any more. I've given them all away. I got to buy 6 more.
Mel Brooks got to buy us when he got paid, he got to buy a Slurpee.
All right.
Big gulps, huh?
Time for 3 of a kind.
3 of a kind.
Richie?
This is you want me to go first?
No,
Oh,
the 3
okay.
of a kind song.
Oh, 3 of a kind. Ba, ba, da, ba. 3 of a kind.
Can we rate songs next?
Sure.
That was a great song.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Chris loved it. So, franchise movies are 3 franchise movies we love, and it can't
It
be
has to
the
have
first.
4 movies, right?
4
Yeah,
more. Right?
four or
Four
more
more.
movies in a franchise.
So we each have to pick 3.
You would
Right.
pick 3, not of the same franchise, but just 3 different movies
Oh,
Right.
man.
from
Hard.
3 different franchises.
I feel like I should go first to try to redeem myself.
Redemption.
Okay.
Go ahead, buddy. You're a guest.
So immediately when Richie sent me the information for this question, first thought was Aliens.
Yeah, big time.
Yep.
And then the next 2 answers I have, you guys might think I'm half retarded again.
We go
But,
one at a time.
No, one at a time.
One at a time.
One at a time.
So you get one, and everybody goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So Aliens is yours.
Aliens.
Aliens 1 or 2?
Aliens.
Well, hey,
Aliens,
buddy,
which
if you
is
pay attention
Alien
to the
2.
franchise, that's Aliens is the second movie.
All
He's
right.
not allowed to do one.
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
that's right.
It was a good movie.
It's great.
it's a good
uh,
Vietnam reenactment, man. It's all about Nam.
Pretty much.
Charlie's in the trees.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
it
that's an alien.
It really is. Coming
And
out of
there,
all the
there
World
was a
Wars and
debate on whether to keep secret that Arnold Schwarzenegger was playing the hero in it rather than the villain.
Okay.
But they decided to scrap that and put it in the trailer.
All right.
So
What are you talking about?
Wait, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, what the
Aliens?
hell are you
Oh,
talking
I'm
about?
sorry. I'm
Talking
thinking
about
I'm thinking of Terminator 2.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
I
Another Jim
apologize.
Cameron.
Another James Cameron movie.
I know.
Okay.
A little Jimmy
They
comic.
were trying to hide whether the aliens were the villains or the hero of the movie.
Okay.
Now,
Speaking of
you
trailers,
like that recovery right there?
Why would the aliens be the hero?
Yeah, why would they be the hero? Well, according to Giorgio,
Did it again,
aliens are
buddy.
always the hero.
I actually know a fun fact about aliens. I actually watched like this making of the movie.
movies that
and
made us.
Yeah. So apparently James Raymer initially was Hicks.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, and then they replaced
they
him.
were like 3 or 4 weeks into shooting, and then they found all these drugs in his hotel
Yeah.
room, kicked him
Put him
off
in
the
rehab.
movie. Yeah, and then within like 24 hours, they got Michael Bain in. But a lot of the scenes from the movies where it shows Hicks
Bean.
from like walking up, that's all Jeremy Raymer. So it's
Yeah, there's like
kinda
long
crazy.
shots of like his back, and it's not Michael
Yeah.
Biehn.
Yes. Or
'Cause
James
they couldn't,
Raymer. James Raymer.
they couldn't replace him or reshoot that shit over again because it was already
Wow.
those sets were
But-
destroyed or whatever.
But Cameron's got Michael Bean in his back pocket. He can pull him
Mhm.
out at any
Michael
time.
Biehn is-
I got a
Oh,
bag
yeah.
full of beans in my pocket.
Because much like Jason Bateman, when you get Michael
Got these
Bean,
magic beans.
Magic beans.
you get Michael Bean when you hire Michael Bean.
That's
So,
right.
You were saying that the trailer of Terminator 2, you couldn't tell if he was good or bad, right? Like,
no,
and that
I was
the big
saying
twist.
the studio initially was going to try to keep secret that he was the hero
Back.
of the
Right.
movie.
That
But
could be somebody's
then
pick.
It started leaking, so they put it in the trailer.
Somebody might pick T2. Careful.
It sounds
I-
it sounds like he did.
Someone did pick T2, and that was me. That's why it was
Oh.
in my head. So
I think-
I'll go next. Terminator
Yeah.
2 Judgment Day. This came out in 1991. Budget was
92.
102 million. It made 520.9 million.
Woo.
So it was quite the success.
I saw that in movie theaters with my mom, and I jerked off to that too.
Okay. Well, when Sarah Connor was doing pull-ups in the
Yeah.
mental asylum.
He
It's
wanted
like
to break. She'll break the old dick
No,
off.
Yeah.
when that orderly licked her.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say, dude, you jerk,
Oh, yeah.
you jerk off to weird movies. You got maybe you should go to therapy for
Yeah.
that.
So Terminator
Right.
2 was my
This is
So-
his therapy.
Is the fourth one a Terminator Salvation in that? Would you consider that one the fourth?
Ooh, yes.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause there's
I
Rise
mean,
Against Machines was 3.
there's been a ton of
Salvation.
Terminator
Because
movies.
the new Terminator movie that came out,
There's
they said that's
Terminator
not-
Genesis.
Yeah,
Uh,
that one was terrible.
that last Terminator, yeah, like you said, that last Terminator that just
Dark
came
Fate,
out.
right?
Dark Fate. It was with,
Where
like,
they scrapped
they-
Skynet. I
and
hated
do-
that.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
terrible.
it was bad.
So, all right,
so it's-
Jason, want to go next?
Yeah. So I mean, I don't want to take anybody else's, but when
It's fine if you do.
I love Rocky 4.
Oh,
I called it.
hell yeah.
I
you were gonna do
like
that.
the Rocky. I know the first one won like Stallone, like an Academy or whatever. But Rocky 4, that movie, I still watch the movie a handful of times a year. It has the best story, in my opinion, the best
Which
music.
scene do you jerk off to?
when Drago's injecting steroids in his arm
When he's hitting the machine, the
Fuck
PSI.
yeah, when he's the PSI.
Ugh.
But yeah, that movie fucking rocks. And another one that I thought of too, Stallone. I mean, he has 5 Rambo movies, so he actually has 2 franchises with 4 or more movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rocky 4
Rocky
all the
4.
way.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
So
Not as good as
Love
Rocky
it.
3, I would say. I mean,
So-
if you're going to pick
Ooh.
Rockies, Rocky 1 and 2 are just great movies. But, of all of the
Well,
lesser...
my preference is Rocky
Yeah.
4.
There's literally like 30 minutes of montages too.
Oh, I love it.
Fucking
great.
montage.
Bring him home.
If there was an over the top series, I would have voted
Oh, I love Over the Top.
for that. Over the top.
All right.
Great.
Who hasn't gone yet?
Carl.
Ray.
and Carl and Ray.
Ray.
You want Ray? Go Ray.
I would have to say, I think my favorite was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Excellent.
That's a good one.
Sorry. Did I steal yours?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
That's
What
happened
an
to Carl?
excellent choice. Excellent choice.
I think it's great. Like at the very beginning with River Phoenix, playing young Indy. And from what I just heard this the other day, like I guess he had never seen the other Indiana Jones movies, and he based his mannerisms off just hanging out with Harrison Ford. And that's how he was acting more like Harrison Ford at the very beginning of the movie. And just the whole budding estranged father-son relationship, and fucking Sean Connery is insane in that movie. So good. The whole Nazis, everything just perfect. And the Holy Grail at the end, and they meet the Knights of the Round Table,
Nazis, I hate
cool.
these guys.
The
Go
best
after the Nazis, Ray.
the best part about
I'm pretty sure that's the one where he meets Hitler too, and he like signs his.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. The best part about the Indiana Jones movies are the punches. Those are the best.
Yeah,
like
there's
sound effects.
boom.
I remember seeing the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular at MGM
Disneyland?
Studios in Florida. It was they had the big flying wing, and then the fuel
V2 or
truck
whatever.
exploded, and you felt the heat.
Yeah,
Yes,
I remember that.
That was quite spectacular.
I just saw
Hence
online
the
somebody
name.
was doing that. They were getting chased by the ball, and he actually got
Yeah.
hit by the ball. It just happened recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like stop production, and like everybody goes running out on
Oh,
the
I
stage.
saw
The guy
that.
he didn't make it in time. The stunt actor.
He's trying to drink off.
Yeah, actually, they said that ball was not light. That
No, it could actually seriously hurt you.
yeah.
Wow.
All right, Carl.
Sorry, Carl.
It's okay. We can double up, but I'll switch it up.
Carl's ready.
Number 3 in the series of Harry Potter movies.
Ooh,
The
Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban. Mostly, it's the best one by far.
Yeah, darkest.
Mostly, I think, because it's directed by the great Alfonso Cuarón.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck him.
I agree with you, Carl.
Richie, he's a genius. Too.
I know. I don't care. I would have just picked Dobby because I like Dobby. The movie with
There
Dobby.
you go. You get a little sprinkle of Dobby in there too.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
I just think it's really beautifully done and great directed and good story. It's fun.
And the
Harry
twist
Potter
with
gave me-
Sirius Black, being actually
Harry,
not a bad guy.
You get a lot in there.
Mentors,
He
dude,
gave
it's
me a
fucking freaky.
sock.
Oh,
And
Harry
it said-
Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter gave me a sock.
I'm gonna,
And
I
Chris
keep it on
jerked
this-
off on it.
and I keep it on the side of my bed so I jerk off on it.
we have to
It
all do
cleans
our
up
reviews in this
sock.
voice.
This is
It
Dobby's
cleans up my
crusty
Dobby
sock.
goo.
My next movie was
All right,
Cleans-
Richie.
It cleans my Dobby goo.
Dobby's crusty socks over there
Oh.
with all the rest of Dobby's socks.
These guys don't know that Dobby is a character Richie has done on our
Yes.
award show
Is Dobby fucks the queen?
in our old podcasting days. We
She
used
likes
to do
anal.
an award show every year with characters, and Dobby was one of them.
I love it.
It's magic cum. Clean it up on the side.
This is exactly how you sound when you're really, really blackout
Yes.
drunk too.
True. All right. So
Hi,
my
Richie.
first
What's your
of
first pick?
3 is from the View Askewiverse.
Ah,
That's right. Dogma, baby.
Oh, love it.
I'm gonna go
That's not-
Dogma.
It's not a
Because,
continue.
chicken dogma of a mall rats.
It was
See,
tough,
Dogma's
but Dogma.
fantastic.
I'm gonna go Dogma.
I jerked off to Alanis Morissette in that movie.
I obviously.
She's God, man.
Is that legit pick?
Yeah, View Askew.
But they're not continuing story.
They
They
absolutely
actually they have shared
absolutely
they have shared
intertwined,
characters.
buddy.
That's a reach, though.
There's characters that, yeah.
Would that be
Well, they
like
kind
Quentin
of
Tarantino's
mentioned it in
movies?
Jay and Silent Bob that they
As
are.
long as Jay and Silent Bob are in the movie,
Jay and
It's a
Silent Bob
View
are in
Askew.
every one.
What about
absolutely.
like all the Quentin Tarantino movies with his Apple cigarettes, or like all the?
No, that's a
He's doing-
stretch. Jay and Silent Bob, the View Askewverse.
Vega.
No, the
That-
Viewers Universe
Others.
has recurring
Right.
characters in the
Right.
movies.
All right.
And they all tie in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go.
I've been wanting to watch Dogma again. I can't. It's not streaming anywhere.
I have it on.
I
I'll put
have
it in Dropbox.
I'll throw.
Oh,
that
you
to
can't. You can't access Dropbox because you have a fucked up computer.
Jim's got
Oh.
my link.
I got the link. I can get it to him. Don't
All
worry
right.
about it. Yeah.
There you go, Dogma. And I picked that over Mallrats because, and as much as I love Mallrats, Dogma still has that, oh man, it's hard though. It was hard, but Dogma still. I love Ben Affleck and Matt Damon in it. They make me laugh. So
That kid is back.
kid is back on the escalator again.
Well, you should listen to Smodcast this week. He
Did it with Jason Mewes.
He does it with Jason Lee. And
Jason
they talk
Lee, yeah,
about
I saw
the
that.
history. It's mostly Kevin talking.
Shocking.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's mix it up. Ray,
Yo,
your next one.
Mad
Number
Max
2.
2.
Oh, he didn't steal mine.
Dude, I remember watching Mad Max 2. Never seen any other Mad Max movie and love that movie. It's so good.
Or
The whole
as it was
drive sequence
released
at the end.
in the U.S., The Road Warrior.
The Road Warrior, yeah.
They didn't
Great
have
movie.
confidence, the studio, in letting it be called Mad Max 2.
Mad Max 2. Yeah, but Road Warrior, yeah,
Great.
for sure.
Great
Such
movie.
a great movie. Like the whole drive sequence at the end, and like it's a fucking brutal movie. Like there's like beautiful girls that are getting murdered, and like you didn't see that. I thought back. in
Isn't that the
time.
one with the?
I did not jerk off to that.
You're like a Mel Brooks joke.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that. Thank you. Man, he's hammering that home.
He found
Well,
one joke.
Wait
and
till you
he's
see
gonna
my
keep
other
using
picks.
it.
You're gonna know. I actually just noticed a trend. Holy fuck! This is
Yeah.
very self-discovery.
Yeah. Chris is like,
Chris Brooks.
my number 2 is Dracula Dead in Love.
Oh.
My knuckles are so hairy.
Oh my
right.
God.
Carl, you're number 2. See?
Ooh.
We're mixing it.
I
Who does
can't-
number 2 work for?
I can't believe it made it out of. I can't believe it made it out of the first round. Empire.
Fucking
How
Someone had to
typical.
go Star
I was
Wars.
I was telling my wife when I said, "Oh, I don't have my 3." And then she was suggesting that. I said, I can't be obvious like with Empire.
Empire. I said the same thing. I
It's
was
a
just
tough
like,
list.
yeah, dude, I get it, but seriously, that's Bush League.
Not to talk shit,
Oh,
Carl, but
come on.
I mentioned this to them, and I was like, it can't be Harry Potter, and it can't be Star Wars.
That's my first 2.
Girl's like Harry Potter, Star Wars, Alien.
Yes,
Wow.
Empire, of course, is the consensus agreement that it was the best of the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
Even though I
We
prefer Star Wars,
But-
it's the one
Can
I.
you?
What Star Wars?
Over-
Yeah, I've seen that.
Over
more,
Empire?
I've seen it more than any other
you.
movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, no, Empire is way better than Star Wars. I don't care how many times you've seen it. Empire's still better than Star Wars.
I don't know.
Yeah, and Ray are chomping at the bit to get in on this.
I watched the trench run scene, the attack of the Death Star, and even though I know how it's going to end, I still have that same tension all the
All
way through.
Doesn't make it fucking better than fucking Empire.
I didn't say it was better. I said I
you
liked
did.
Star Wars.
You said
better.
you liked it better.
Yes, I
That
do.
means it's better.
I do like
that
it
means
better.
it's better.
In,
No,
in my
it's
book,
not.
it's better. Yes,
You're wrong.
I'm right.
No, you're wrong.
Yes, I'm
Wasn't Empire like one of the first ones that George
Lucas
didn't
did not direct. Yes, that's
Irvin,
why,
Irvin
why.
Kershner directed.
that's why it was
Yeah.
great.
It was good, and it was like the
Exactly.
downfall of the characters. They're not ending on a happy note.
Correct.
And that's why it's
Mm.
unique. I think I love that movie.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I mean, it was no Dracula.
It was it was a true. It
Two
was a
things
true
are.
middle of a story.
Hmm Yeah.
And of course, the biggest jaw-dropping line in film history too.
Yeah,
Luke,
totally.
I am your
Oh,
father.
yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna say I love you. I'd be like, I know.
No.
The coolest line in
The
history.
pimpin'.
All right,
That-
Jason.
I like Lethal Weapon 4.
Ooh,
Wow.
Is that the one with Joe Pesci?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That was Jet Li's first ever American movie.
And they
That was
added,
like
That's what
they
Jet Li,
added
right?
Chris Rock too, right?
Chris Rock, yeah.
Jet Li.
Jet Li, Chris Rock. That movie, the opening scene of that movie is great when they're going after that dude with the flamethrower and the machine gun.
Yeah, he's like an Iron Man Mark 1 suit almost.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad.
It's a pretty good movie. I mean, I like Lethal Weapon films for sure. But number 4 was the most action packed, I think.
Okay, Richie.
I'm gonna have to go with the Godfather 2 Disc 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait,
what does that mean?
It was 4 movies. It was 4.
That's like Titanic.
There's only been 3 Godfather
2.
movies.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna fucking throw down a technicality?
Weak.
Disc. You guys remember Titanic was 2 discs? Like the best part was on the second disc.
Yeah.
That's where the ship sinks, man.
Yep.
Spoiler alert.
See that guy falls off the thing and wings off a few things as he's falling.
I tell people to watch it. Watch that movie and fast forward until you see tits.
Yep.
And when the tits go away, fast forward until you see an iceberg.
So I can't use the Godfather 2.
No, you cannot use Godfather 2.
Hell no.
Disqualified.
That's such bullshit, man. Wow. Come back to me then.
But Richie, next year you could.
Oh, don't tell me.
The movie The Offer is coming out. It's about the making of the Godfather movie.
Oh no, yeah,
that doesn't count.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Well, technically, the director is mentioned in it.
It's on the same. It's your rule. It has to be on the same timeline.
Yeah.
I didn't say the same timeline. I just said the same.
Or continuing story.
A continuing story.
He picked Dogma and Godfather.
Yeah. It's like I would consider like Lord of the Rings. You couldn't pick because it's only 3 movies, but The Hobbit, even though it exists in the same universe, is technically
also
doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Also sucked.
They didn't suck.
They sucked.
Well, The Hobbit did, but not.
Return of the King. That was the biggest fucking bullshit.
Oh, we're not getting into this.
I know.
Pick another movie. Pick another movie.
What's your pick?
You gotta come back to me. All right, you know what? Jaws 2.
Bullshit.
I'll take Jaws 2.
You like Jaws 2?
I can't pick Jaws. Jaws was no. I'm not allowed to pick Jaws. Jaws was the best fucking movie.
You're just throwing chum in the water at this.
But I'll fucking take Jaws 2.
Jaws 2.
Yeah.
Are you chumming us for real?
Yeah, he's chumming.
Well, I can't fucking pick The Godfather.
Because
Disc 2.
That's cheating.
That's 4 movies. I have 4 movies. Discs.
That does not count.
Well, then come back to me.
There's like a.
So what about the old days of DVD where you had to flip the disc over?
Big.
That is true.
Is that 2 movies because you have to flip the disc over?
No.
Do you remember when they used to have Raymond bins at Walmart where they sold movies that had like 4, like it was 2 discs, but there was 4 movies? Like the whole Lethal Weapon series was in one.
Yeah.
They used to sell VHS tapes with 3 movies on them.
Young Raymond, VHS and these discs they're talking about.
I was hoping somebody would explain it.
In my day,
I really was. Is that the same as Betamax?
In my day, we had to be kind.
All right, I have my number 2.
Oh shit!
You still have a rotary phone, Carl? Like
he does.
No, he has to spin it. Operator,
dude, you got to see his.
He still calls it the blower.
Yeah, you got to see his fucking computer.
He doesn't have Dropbox in it.
Lethal Weapon 4 joke.
He can't access shit.
He has dropped box.
Okay,
shoebox.
Richie, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to
go. What's your real number 2?
My real number 2 is Goldfinger.
Screw you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, James Bond. Can't go wrong with it.
All right.
20 films.
Screw you for taking Goldfinger.
Goldfinger, hands down,
the best Bond
James
movie
Bond
ever.
Yeah.
Second James Bond movie. I'll just as a quick honorable mention is Casino Royale with Daniel Craig.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
excellent movie.
But
good.
Hands down.
Who said fuck that movie? Who said that?
The Sheesh. Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
The Sheesh.
Yeah.
The Sheaf.
Cry Blood Dude was all right.
Yeah.
James Bond. Goldfinger. Hands down, the best movie.
Has the best Bond line ever. It's not even Bond saying it.
No, it's not.
I expect you to die.
Yes. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
You sound like it fucking Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yeah, except that guy was real German.
It's me, Vigo.
So there you go. Yeah, she told me
All
this
right,
today.
my number 2 was a movie from 1996, and it is Star Trek: First Contact.
Oh, great movie.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
First Contact is probably the best out of all the Star Trek movies.
Yeah, I was thinking Wrath of Khan, but I said no. I got to go with First Contact.
Is that
and
where
Picard is the best?
Where they go back
captain of all
in time.
Is that where Spock
and
dies?
The Borg. It's all with the Borg.
No.
Dude. When the Borg were so fucking scary.
Yeah.
That's not where Spock dies.
No, it's not where Spock dies.
I think that's the Search for Spock. Or the one before that.
Spock's not even in it, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Wasn't it the Wrath of Khan? Isn't it the one he dies in?
Wrath of Khan, he dies at the end trying to save the Enterprise, and they
Richie's
bring him back in the third one.
Richie actually knows that First Contact Spock did not die.
No,
I don't know.
Does that have 7 of titties in it?
Ooh, what did titties in?
Oh, that's
no,
Voyager.
it does not.
7 of 9
Oh, okay.
is Voyager.
Oh, ain't no titties in there?
Then I don't know. I don't know.
All right, we're going to start with Carl.
Carl.
Wow.
Well, you skipped me, motherfucker.
Oh, did
that's
I?
right.
Oh.
Kristen. Yeah, Kristen.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
I
you were here.
apologize.
You're making
Chris.
masturbation jokes.
You guys forgot I was here?
Yeah. Chris, we forgot you were here.
Chris,
You picked
what
Dracula
movie did you
Dead.
jerk
I don't
off
even
to?
want to share.
Now, what's the movie you jerked off to? What?
You should, Chris. This is a perfect opportunity to do like just any porn movie, like
Yeah.
Stepsister 7.
Yeah.
Favorite
I'm like Species 2.
Hell yeah.
species 2.
Go ahead.
There's 4,
No,
there's
just
4
kidding.
species. movies?
American Pie 2.
American Pie 2.
That's a good one.
Pie 2.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
There's at least 4 American Pie movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. That's it. I'm done. Move on.
All right,
Please.
Carl.
He's like, please don't comment. Just fucking move on.
Carl, go with your number 3.
1995, directed by John McTiernan, coming back in the series, Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Oh,
Hell
that was
yeah.
my pick. We went back and
Yes.
forth, Carl. Seriously, that's a good one.
All right, I feel
That was
better.
my next one. Damn.
Die
you
Hard
were
with a
great.
Which I like.
Vengeance.
I love it. I really, really like that movie.
Simon Says.
Mhm.
Wow.
My favorite part of that movie is when he insults Simon right to his insults Hans Gruber to Simon there, and Simon just goes, "You're right. You got his number." It's like real condescending to him. Jeremy Irons.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
It's awesome.
That was the best Die Hard movie.
Even more than the first one?
Oh, fuck that movie.
Oh boy.
You're gonna call it. You're one of those. It's a Christmas movie. It's not.
It doesn't matter if it is or isn't. It's a great movie.
I have a soft spot for Die Hard 2. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's the one with the plane, right?
With
Yeah.
the
Yes.
Yeah.
the hell out of here.
That was okay.
Because
Yeah,
he
that was-
had,
that was
Die
the
Hard
worst.
1 and Die Hard 3 are the best in all of the movies.
I would say he had one of the best comebacks to Death in that movie. What the hell's Death's name? He played Death in Bill and Ted.
William Sadford?
Yeah.
Yeah. When they get on the radio with each other and the colonel tells him, "Oh, I thought you were pretty good there, but you looked out of your league on Nightline." And he just goes, "Hey, Colonel, blow me."
I had a cigarette with William Sadford dressed as Death.
Oh,
That's right.
That's awesome.
What you guys
in the
don't
crowd.
know is that Carl was an extra on Bill and Ted 2.
Bogus.
yeah,
Bill and
cool.
Ted's Bogus Journey.
I'm just in the crowd at the Battle of the Bands.
That's cool, though.
That's awesome.
Hence an
Filmed,
extra.
filmed in Magic Mountain where I grew up.
I like how he reprised his role in the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, Carl reprised his role?
Yep.
Yeah. That tall, skinny dude.
He played Carl in the crowd.
They got him back? How'd they get that back?
My,
That tall, skinny guy in the 20th row.
Yeah.
That death line was actually just popped into my head earlier this week from Face the Music, where he's talking about the tambourine. The tambourine is a much more difficult instrument than people think.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. So
Carl went.
You went me first.
Yes.
You took me first.
And I'll go with Ray.
Ray.
All right, so kind of a technicality on this one.
Bullshit.
Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh.
Yeah. I looked at it.
Manhunter was the first one.
Technically true.
Silence of the Lambs.
All right.
And
It's
Anthony
like-
Hopkins runs through it. I looked at that too.
He does like Red Dragon, Hannibal Rising. Like,
Okay.
all these extra movies.
I love Manhunter.
Patties.
Okay.
I jerked off to that.
I know you did.
All right. Chris.
Oh shit. More drinking. Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Whoa.
And I'm out.
I knew this. I knew you guys. I listened to the Fast and the Furious one that you
Okay.
guys did, the most recent one.
Wait,
Well, they're
Those are
all the
terrible
same.
movies.
you're
They
gonna
are.
pick. You're
But
gonna
no,
pick.
it's not. This is not the same.
No,
This
no,
one
no,
is
no,
not
no.
the same.
I'm saying our reviews of Fast and
Yeah, they're all the
Furious
same.
movies are all the same.
Oh, okay.
We
At-
hated
at a-
every single one of them.
Out of all the super shitty fast movies, Tokyo Drift
Yeah.
is your go-to.
Different
Yeah, dude.
characters.
The
That's
fucking song is the fucking jam.
why. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
see me, then you know you got to go.
Mm,
Fast and
mhm.
Furious.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
I'm,
Dude, he sang
I'm,
it perfect.
Nope.
I don't know if I'm if I'm sadder that I watched Dracula Dead and Loving It, or hearing that Tokyo Drift is your
made this
is
list.
your pick for the fast. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Wow.
All
Fast
right.
movies. I'm gonna go with Tokyo Drift. Sure you are.
Okay, I'm going to go with me.
Okay.
Richie, this movie was from 1980,
Okay.
written by Mario Puzo. Godfather 2. No.
Fuck you. I was gonna say how you
It
doing?
was written by Mario Puzo.
Okay.
Superman 2.
Oh,
Nice one.
great movie.
That is a great movie.
Mario Puzo wrote that?
Mario Puzo wrote
Holy
the
shit.
story, and he was one of the 3 screenwriters.
Wow. Good
Holy
pull.
shit.
Yeah. Loved it. General Zod, kneel before Zod.
Yeah. Why would you say these things when you know I would kill you for it?
Yeah. There's so many great lines
Yeah.
in
Ah,
Superman 2.
great
Yes.
movie. Wow. Good pull.
Yep. Great.
That was a good one.
All right.
right.
We'll go with Jason. Oh, Richie raised his hand.
No, go ahead. I'll go last.
Jason.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Child's Play Part 2.
Ooh,
Oh,
oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's one thing I refuse to jerk off to.
Chucky.
That's
I
the
think I've
one.
seen it.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, I can't watch Raider games. Otherwise, my dick's in my hand. Totally ruined football for me. Oh, that's funny.
There's like
That's a good
I think there's like 6 Child Play movies, and there's that new show on Sci-Fi. I haven't seen the Sci-Fi show, but
Isn't Jennifer Tilly in that as well? Like
that's
now?
Bride of Chucky,
Bride
right?
of Chucky.
Bride of
Yeah,
Chucky.
yeah.
I've seen Bride of Chucky, but not the second one.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
That's a good
in the first 3. He's after Andy, like the kid, the whole
Right.
time. And it's like the same kid reprising the role.
All right.
Yeah, the second one's where they go through the mall, and like yeah, it scared the shit out of me as a kid. But yeah, Chucky movies for sure.
Nice.
All right. Richie.
All right.
Well,
I'm shocked.
Round us out.
I'm shocked that no one has picked this movie. Hands down, the best movie of the franchise. There will be none better.
Okay.
Batman: The Dark Knight.
It's only 3 movies.
That's 3.
Technically, yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's still
there were only 3
Batman
You
was-
suck again.
Hold on, no.
I said no reboots.
Oh, fuck off! You can't go there.
Yes, I can.
No.
Reboot.
There were only 3 movies in the Christopher Nolan Batman series.
That's fucking bullshit, Batman.
No, man, you got to come up on the
I'm still going with it. I'm going to give you the finger. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's
I don't think Dark Knight was. If Dark Knight was on the table, none of us picked it. Come on.
What was on the table?
If Dark Knight was on the table, one of us would have already picked it.
Well, then I'm going with One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That's not a franchise.
It's a comedy.
Oh my god.
And
any comedy.
Dude, seriously, like there was like 30,000 Batmans. Doesn't matter if it was fucking Nolan or Tim Burton.
You can pick like a Rambo movie, or you can pick
the horror movies. Like there's so many.
Oh my
Problem Child 2.
Problem Child 2.
Home
Alone 2, Lost in New York.
No, see, I even fucking looked all this shit up just to make sure, and it's all the same. Whatever.
Just because it's canon.
Yeah,
no, actually, that's not canon.
3 Batman. There are 3 Christopher Nolan Batman movies.
Yeah, I'm still going Dark Knight.
There are 4 Michael Keaton movies, all right, or Tim Burton movies, right?
No, there's 2.
There's only 2.
But it's just different
and
actors.
then the Jerry Bruckheimer movies are after that.
Yeah, all right, I'll go Jaws 2 again. Jaws 3.
Jaws 3.
Fucking
what about the Billy Zane sniper movies? Straight to DVDers.
Wow.
or you mean what's his name? Oh shit, what's his name? I can't remember.
Seriously, you're gonna throw
Seagal.
I'm gonna throw that out. Yeah, because it's not. It's not a 4-bore movie franchise.
It's like 8 of them. Fucking give me a break.
What about like High Plains Drifter, like the Man with No Name series?
Hold on, I'm typing in Google shit franchise movie.
What about Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible. You could have used one of them.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Yeah, no, I don't like Mission Impossible. The first one was all right, but other than that, fuck them.
You didn't like other Mission Impossible movies. You rated them higher.
So we can't go Marvel, right? You can't do the cinema.
Yes.
Yeah,
What about
the Matrix?
If you choose like just Thor or
but
just
you can't.
The Mummy movies. For them.
So I can't pick Iron Man.
No,
that was the best movie ever.
Which is the best Toy Story?
Yeah, there you go.
Toy Story.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Hunger
Spider-Man.
Games. I'm gonna go with Hunger Games 2.
That is
you freaking cheater.
Sore loser.
Yeah, obviously. It's fucking bullshit. Dude, there's like 30,000 Batmans.
I redeemed myself.
And he's like,
he said no reboots.
It's not a reboot.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it totally was.
Oh, your ass. Your ass is a reboot.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ooh, or as Carl likes to say, a reimagining.
Yeah, there you go. It's a reimagining.
How about any of the Transformer movies?
I'm gonna go Shrek 2.
There were 4 Shrek movies.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think there was.
Yeah,
I'm looking up franchises.
Just literally reading off of the list.
I am. Well, after Batman, you can go fuck yourselves now. So who cares?
Mm-hmm.
No, there was like Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, and then like Shrek Forever.
Right.
Yeah, I think there's 4.
Then there was like a Puss in Boots movie.
Stuff.
So yeah,
right. Puss in Boots.
Yeah, so
that
you
counts.
could pick Shrek. There you
can
go.
I pick the same? Can I pick the same franchise and a different movie from it?
Same as what? Oh, like a Star Wars movie? Yes.
No, like if I pick Clerks 2.
You're gonna pick Clerks 3?
No, Clerks 3's not out yet.
You have to pick a different franchise.
Jason Bourne.
No, I think you could pick Clerks 2.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, why don't you just pick Mallrats?
I'll pick Mallrats.
There you go.
Because fucking Dark Knight should have been on everybody's list. Now everybody can go fuck themselves. Bullshit. with all your bullshit technicals. I can't pick Godfather Disc 2. Fucking,
Wait, you tried to pick one movie as 2 separate movies.
It was 2 separate movies.
No,
I had to
wasn't
fucking
2
stop.
separate movies.
I had to watch it a day later. That's a new movie. If I have to watch it a day later, it's a new movie.
That's a new Richie rule. If I got to watch it a day later, it's a new movie.
If it's over 90 minutes, it's a new movie.
Because I can't remember movies, so I forgot everything about the first one. So it seems like a new movie.
Yeah.
You love this movie, and you consider it 2 movies.
All the Jurassic Park. movie?
Godfather. No, I can watch all 3 Godfathers in the same sitting. Godfather 1, Godfather 2, Godfather Disc 2.
That sounds like the most boring night.
No, it's awesome.
No, it's not awesome.
The end of Destroy All Movies.
Destroy All Movies can be found at destroyallmovies.net. That is where you can find our other fine podcasts like Destroy All Television and the Lasso Personal Dilemma Squad. You can check out all our episodes there. You can also support the show by buying us a coffee. Go there.
What are you going to do now that fucking Hallmark is going the way of the dodo?
Haven't done a Hallmark show in a while.
Yeah, but all your stars are going over to that.
My stars?
Yeah, you do you do a Hallmark movie podcast.
What do I hire them?
All your stars are moving over to that religious.
You don't understand. You don't understand, Richie. They're more where that came from. Plenty of bad actors.
They're all going to, what is it, AIC or whatever it is?
GAC.
GAC.
Yes, it's a kind
God's
of
Action Channel or something.
Yeah, kind of a.
It's a religious. It's a little more religious. So everybody who is
like ultra Jesus-y.
Yeah, ultra Jesus-y on Hallmark is jumping ship because they allow.
I can jerk off to that.
I know. They allow same-sex marriage and stuff like. So everybody's like, yeah, we're not down with that. We hate those people. We're going to places where it's all about hating them. So this other network.
Instead of that, you should go to damnshow.co. Did I say destroyallmovies.net earlier?
You did.
That's incorrect. That is not our.
.org. It's .org, everybody.
That's our old website. Damnshow.co. DAMSHOW.co.
Damnshow.co.
That's where you can click the link to buy us a coffee. If you want to support the show, just click that link, drop us a couple of bucks.
Damnshow.co.
You can also click the Amazon link where you don't have to give us any money.
That's right. I was on Amazon today.
Did you click the Amazon link to get there?
I did not.
No. So don't do like Richie. Click the Amazon link.
Don't be like me.
Buy whatever you want.
Or Chris.
It's not going to cost you 1 penny extra, but we get a little taste of the sale.
Yes. And if I would use that link, I order from Amazon weekly. So we would.
Is this a wedding registry?
Obviously. No, we get a little something from Amazon.
If you use our link, click through our webpage.
Yeah. I haven't
These
figured
are affiliate links, our link tree on .gov.org.
I haven't figured out how to do any of that
Return
yet,
of the King.
So.
Are you guys on TikTok? Just asking for the younger generation.
Unfortunately, no. We're an audio
not affiliated government worker.
Audio podcasts don't go over well on TikTok.
Yeah. What's TikTok?
That's the micro. That's the micro video site.
I'm kidding.
It's a sound that a clock makes.
If you have any grandkids, you can ask them.
All right. I do not. I have no kids.
I feel like his kid right now.
See what's behind me? Guitars. I have them.
Our email address is
destroymail@gmail.com, where no one sends anything. Destroymail@gmail.
I'm gonna send you all my affiliate porn links.
Once again, that's
email is how we used to communicate with each other. When
why don't you just text me? Just text me. It's faster.
So tune in. What was that?
Do you guys ever just make fun of like other movies that are like direct to video, like those shoddy knockoffs?
Rarely, most of the time
that are just terrible.
We just did one. Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Fuck you.
So yes, to answer your question.
I swear to God, for the rest of your fucking life, dude, I'm giving you that as your birthday gift, your Christmas gift, your Hanukkah gift, your fucking whatever gift. Fuck you.
Richie needs some coasters.
Yeah, I do. This is my Dracula Dead and Loving It room.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
it.
That's the show.
Guys, Chris, thank you for coming on.
Love you, fucker.
Next time for
more hijinks. Jason, thank you for coming on. Raymond, Ray, as we call him. Thanks for coming on. You're more than welcome to come back anytime. We're going to be doing a couple shitty movies called Spider-Man and Batman.
And Moonfall.
I will defend those.
And Moonfall. Sure. Yeah, whatever the fuck that is.
I'm down the rip on Moonfall.
So yeah, please, anytime you guys want to come back, this
it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It made it
my thing.
Yeah.
Sorry for shitting on your movie, Chris. I still love you.
Man, if you guys only knew the conversation that we had beforehand.
I've got so much more that I'm willing to fucking die on the vine for you fucks.
It was like, man, my friends, let me tell you, man, I don't want to hear it. If we give you shit. We're like, all right.
Next one is Monster Squad.
Monster Squad be fun.
Man,
Monster Squad.
I defend that one.
Man, your friends bailed on you like they were government witnesses. They were just like, I don't know, man. The truck was there. Chris said it was cool. This shit was free.
I'm still with Chris though. It's still
I
like
feel so
a
betrayed.
dumb, fun movie.
I had no idea Chris picked this movie, man. He made it seem like it was the topic of discussion. If you would have told me that, hey, I picked this movie, I probably would have been like, all right, Chris. Like, on a side note, I'd have been like, hey, man, movie sucks balls. Like,
Man, I'm not going on.
That's
I would have still came on. I mean, come on.
fair enough. Well, all right. Until next time, I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Good night, damnation.
You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly, mostly classic TV, especially bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.